I think it's not live yet on YouTube. 75 waiting. Oh my god.
57.
Oh, we're live. I hated that YouTube goes auto live always. Welcome everybody. It's been a very long time since we live streamed. There have been like 4 technical issues, which is why I'm also using this microphone, and William gets to use the fancy lavalier microphone. I think it should be fine. How has it been? Are you guys excited? I think William has been the most stressed he's ever been.
Seems is very excited. Seems is very excited from him.
In the meantime, actually, oh, I forgot. I'm sharing
Audio on PC. There's an echo.
Oh, that's yeah. I think there's no more echo now.
Yeah, should be fixed.
Yeah, I think it
Sounds like an anomaly.
we can't just keep saying that. And
Yeah.
of course, my boys on Twitch. At least the YouTube chat is going on their own, which is good. We are really scuffed here. I'm sorry. Where do we put the chat? I also have this overlay thing. Oh, I'm just gonna nuke this display. I don't know. I think William, I'm gonna put chat over you. Is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay.
Come to me.
Perfect. Pretty excited. My wallet is ready. Guys, that's great. This is, at the end of the day, this live stream, we shouldn't pretend this is a shill live stream. This is, you know, those TikToks where it's like, we're just going to like e-commerce fashion stuff. That is basically what this live stream is as well. So I'm actually gonna take a look. I never prepared this. I hope this looks all right. How does this look? I can put on a little us here somewhere. Give me a second. I'm doing some live scene view stuff. I need to do a little cropsy thingsy, I think. How do I do this? Thomas, this is what happens when, you know, fun fact. So I stopped streaming like 2 months ago, kinda. And then Thomas was like, yeah, I'm gonna do more streaming. So how have you guys been enjoying Thomas's live streams the past 2 months? Oh, wait, there's none. I'm thinking, is it filters? Yeah, it's not. I want to just get rid of the black bar next to me. William is here with his emotional support shark as well. Give me a second, guys. William, what is chat saying in the meantime? Keep...
People are wanting to buy.
That's
take
good.
My money already.
That's great, but you're going to have to wait. We're going to go live on the sale in 27 minutes from now at 6. Also, for the people who haven't bought Unicycle Pizza Time yet, we're also going to be launching a bundle, so you can get Overtime and Only and Unicycle Pizza Time. It's called the Hazardous Work Environment Bundle, and you get both of them at the same time, basically. I think if you want to support us, hey, it's just good games, no?
Put the shark a bit further back so we can actually watch.
Meanwhile,
Any estimate of gaming for someone new to horror games?
I think, honestly, longer than I expected, the game. That was one of the things as well. I'm going to go back to main, I think. So, I need to do something about the chat because now you can't see William anymore.
This is fine.
I'm going to move us. Oh man, this is very professional. I'm just going to make chat smaller. Ta-da. Okay, this is fine. It's going to be small, but we'll make it work. Game length. I think if we go back to the Exit 8, let's just pull it up. I think they say it. I think, I'm not sure. I think Exit 8 says somewhere, playtime 15 to 60 minutes.
Oh, I think we easily double that.
I think so. So I had to record some gameplay footage to submit to like an event that we're maybe participating in. And I needed to do a run. And I know how the game works. You know how the game works. So we can near speedrun it. And I got to Friday before I died, and I think it was 16 minutes, but that is with me knowing it. There were some live streamers, they stood, I think, 1 hour and 20 minutes when they worked on it. I think genuinely the game is about 2-3 hours. I think if you take into account, you have to learn stuff and all of that, and that's 2-3 hours is the base. We also have a secret ending. So if you want to really there's more reason to replay
it. Challenges like completing it within a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Don't even call Frank for the entire run.
Yeah, we've added some replayability. Now it's not like a Unicycle Pizza Time. One thing we did consider actually, but I don't think we ended up doing it.
Speed on timer.
Maybe it's a funny thing. I don't know. Maybe I need your opinions as well. I was like, maybe we should just put like a timer in there. Like once you've beaten the game legitimately one time, you can unlock speedrunner mode or something. And it's just like, yeah, you get a leaderboard or something. Maybe in an upcoming update. It feels kind of weird to put it from the moment you start, because I only want it once you've already completed the game, because otherwise it's like meh. But
I would be down for a timer, but I've put it in like hidden in options where
yeah,
can, like,
something
timer so you can see the progress.
Yeah, you get like a pop-up once you've played the game the first time. It's like
someone asked if we made the Frank call option more clear, because everyone that seemed to play it seemed to ignore it, and we have this now like
we just tripled it in size basically, and then we put a tooltip on top of it.
I think 1.5 times the size, but yeah, I put a tooltip, and there's one literally next to the desk that you start now.
Yeah, we did playtesting with our Patreons, patreon.com/ByteMeGames for extra amazing content and early access to our games. And I think none of them complained about not knowing what to do with Frank. I think you guys are just certified gamers. I think that's the real thing, because you're game developers, you know how to play games on a mechanical level, how to move, what the mechanics are and all that. When we saw the regular normie influencers play the game, it was so soul-crushing, because they're like playing for 10, 15 minutes and they have like 17 anomalies going on at the same time.
Just the colors of the wall were black instead of white, and just like, oh yeah, nothing's going wrong. It's like,
and they had like sound echo effects, and it was like the point that, yeah, they don't even need to think the first time they report, because they had every possible anomaly basically.
Someone also asked, why did you remove the Mac release? Well, we currently have 2 outstanding wish lists for Mac.
Is it 2?
It's 2.
Okay.
Of which one is...
Yeah, one of them is Jamie, and then the other one is probably Ace Prestes from our Discord server. So Mac is one that honestly, it's the same as Linux, I don't know how you say it, where how do I say this? It could run. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know if did Jamie test it?
I don't know.
I think we just didn't validate it, and we didn't have the time to validate it, so we're like, better safe than sorry. We're just not checking it. And the same thing with Linux. I'm gonna get roasted for this. Probably how I pronounce it. But like, we have Proton, we have Steam Deck support, so probably you can get it working, but we don't have we don't have Linux native binaries, because once again, nobody of us, of the development studio, knows how to use Linux and doesn't really know how to...
Well, I know how to use it, but it's not, we don't daily drive.
And then especially like, if there is a bug, then we would just say, yeah, this is not gonna be worth it to try and fix the bug.
Oh, and then also Apple developer fees.
So there's...
Jesus Christ.
Linux, yeah. Exit 8 has a movie announcement trailer that got, they released a trailer yesterday. It looks like Exit 8. I don't know. So I asked you this as well. When is the Overtime Anomaly movie coming out? For any Hollywood reporters, the movie rights are still for sale for Overtime Anomaly. You can contact us for that. But I don't think we're there yet. Yeah, I'm watching streamers play my game for the first time. It's soul-crushing. Always something weird happens. So luckily, nothing...
weird things happen, but that's part of the game.
The main problem was just that, yeah, like I said, they didn't understand like what seems to be so painstakingly obvious. And it's like not even a complicated game. Like literally, your mom could probably figure it out at some point. And but she's not a certified gamer, definitely, I would say.
No. Board games, now that she can do.
Yeah. Yeah, streamers ended up liking my game way more than playtesters. That's a good relief as well. So I think, Severance, a fun thing. We made this game, like, you've never watched it. I've only basically watched like 1 episode at this point, because everyone kept yelling Severance at me. We made this game outside of the Severance bubble, basically.
For the first time saw a screenshot, like,
I said,
2 days ago, you sent me a screenshot of it, and that's the first time I saw something of Severance.
Yeah, but Severance right now is super big, super popular. I don't know how many of you guys have watched Severance and all of that. Oh, it's free on Amazon. I thought it was, an Apple TV special and all of that. So, yeah. We'll see. Should do a bundle with Severance. I don't think we can. Severance isn't the game, guys. So,
ironically, Steam for a while they pretty much stopped it. But you could play like buy movies, like Crunchyroll. There were anime. But
really?
It was on Steam.
I know Steam. You can do like movies, like more of like DLC, but that was also kind of for their...
movie. There's a movie Kung Fury or something.
Is-
You could just buy it and watch it on Steam.
Okay, Kung Fury is the one movie that does make sense. You know Kung Fury?
Yeah, it's the one with the dinosaurs. Yeah. So that was on Steam, but also apparently like Crunchyroll anime and such. It was on Steam, but they kind of shuttered it.
Yeah,
it wasn't
they should just
popular.
focus on games, I think. I don't watch TV. I'm too much of a self-actualizer. Yeah. So yeah, how has development been for you? Because I think me and Thomas, we've released a few more games. Like your last release, we were talking about this because, you know, we're coming close to the release. How are the nerves right now?
Pretty okay actually. Since now I'm talking, like I'm distracted from the fact that's only 19 minutes away from release.
Because this is the first release for you, basically, for a game that you've worked on since Forge Industry. This is your second release, basically. Which
basically,
like at this point, for me and Thomas, we're like kind of used to it. But yeah, I guess for you, it is still different. Also, thank you, by the way, Pinky, for subscribing on Twitch. We're live on Twitch as well. Surprise, guys.
And if you have Amazon,
you can do a free sub as well. You're good at this. You're better at this than Thomas already.
You subscribe. Even I'm doing it. I think use Prime sub.
Oh, you got a Prime sub?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
You need to share, otherwise it's not going to show up.
Hey. Jesus Christ.
I think you still need to push something. I'm not sure. I think you need to say,
share.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Hi,
2 people subbed. Okay. Wait, y'all made a secret game and are releasing it? I think, my brother in Christ, it's not a secret game. We announced this on the Bite Me Game Awards together with a game, Magical Girl Guardians. That is. It is no longer. Yeah, no longer in the room with us. But we announced this game. This was very slapped together. And it, like, the title says 100 days. I think we're not lying. I think we did in fact spend basically 100 days on this game, which is a long development cycle for us. But I think we did hit it. And William is better, but his audio is not the best. I think I know what it is. William, can I come into your personal zone for a moment?
Yes.
Please hold my... It should be... Oh, wait, no.
Slapped together or slept together?
This should be better now.
Yeah. Thomas told me to tell you, Sif, let's play Twitch.
Oh, someone is live right now as well with our game?
Yeah, he's live in Molly.
That's pretty good. Oh, 500 viewers.
Ooh.
And he's been playing for an hour and a bit, so I guess that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Ulrich as well. Thank you. I'll buy it. Oh, Jesus, thank you very much. By the way, you should schedule a new meeting with me. I was gonna write you a message. Thank you. Audio is better. That's good. Crop text chat so it's not over, William. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, guys.
They want to see me?
They want to see you, indeed. Let me...
Well, hi.
Because I'm kind of just fucking up the entire...
I'm going off like long dev cycle. How about Forge Industry? Well, Forge Industry was a long dev cycle, but also because we were sparkling around, not knowing what we were doing.
It was different, yeah.
We were like for most of the time. Now we're full time actually working on games and such. So it's a different era.
Okay, I think chat should be better now. They can see you. Is it made on Source 2? No, it isn't. Who makes games on Source 2 except Gaben?
Sandbox.
Yeah, Sandbox.
But I think those are the only ones
that
do it.
Yo, Vankil, you're here coming for the announcement as well, I guess. So yeah, long dev cycle. This is a long dev cycle for us. If it sells €1,000 tonight, what happens? We keep making games.
I'll be happy.
We'll just be happy. Yeah, that's the main thing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to feel about this. I felt really good about this a few days ago, and then I did the influence outreach, and I think I messed up, and we still didn't account for enough time. Like, I think in an ideal world we would release next week, but we're not gonna delay it. Like, the game is done. The game, we we didn't know what to do anymore. Basically, like
we were putting the dots on the dots on the dots.
Yeah, it was like very small stuff basically that we were still doing. The game is polished. The game is really Unicycle Pizza Time was kind of janky. This feels like a quality game. Influence outreach, yeah, sending emails to things. Did we send it to Queso? Of course we did.
You sent a shit ton of.
I sent a total of I think 280 emails. It's like I could probably do more, but at a certain point it also just gets tiring, and we'll see how it goes from that. I think definitely we did some. I think the biggest win for this will be the passive income going forward, so you guys can pursue bigger projects. Exactly, Vankel. That's the thing. If this earns the same as, like, I hope it earns better, but even if it earns the same as a Unicycle Pizza Time, we're pretty solid.
Yeah.
Because Unicycle Pizza Time, the long tail has been really good. Even now, UPT is about $600 a month. If we then 2x that, basically, because overtime normally comes out, and we have a spike normally in the beginning as well. And then we keep in mind, Forge Industry still sells a little bit. My Virtual Friend sells a little bit. I hope that gives a bit more options for us. How do you feel the no demo / next fest strategy is playing out? We actually talked about this earlier. I think for this game, a clear demarcation point of what is demo, yes or no, was kind of hard. I think also demos and next fest, it gets harder when you have 100 days of dev time. Because we could have joined the next fest technically. No, because we couldn't sign up anymore. The sign up for Next Fest in February had already closed by the time we got the Steam credit. And then we couldn't join that one. And if you want to do an influencer outreach with a demo, you basically are adding 3 months of dev time, because you want to have 3 months. Like, you have your demo up on Steam first, and it already has to be pretty polished. You send emails to content creators. They take 2 to 4 weeks to play the game if they do it. And then you can't immediately release the game afterwards and send them another email. Yeah, the full game is out now. I know you only covered the demo 2 weeks ago, because it doesn't make sense for a horror game, I would say. There's just not enough content.
We'd spend more time on doing everything but making the game than making the game at that point.
Yeah, I feel like wishlists are obsolete if it's a streamer game genre. That's the thing. We have double the wishlist now on launch than we had with Unicycle Pizza Time. I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, the number is still abysmally low if you look at traditional ideas of... We're at a bit over 1,000. Unicycle Pizza Time, I have this beautiful screenshot that I sent to Chris Zukowski of like wish lists 500, sales 540, something like that. So I just found it very funny. To be honest, you can jump to live. I don't know.
To live too, because someone is catching up at 1.5 speed.
Oh, okay.
Well, someone did ask earlier, before we forget, what was the hardest part of making it?
Dealing with William.
What?
I'm joking. No, so we worked on this together. That's also why Thomas isn't here, because Thomas, he did nothing except like he played the game and then he complained, "Oh, this game makes me motion sick. This is horrible." And then he never touched it again.
I do think
we fixed the motion blur. Like, there were some issues. We fixed head bobbing.
Camera smoothing, I turned that down and also made it a optional toggle, and you can change the FOV, and I think the rest is literally just Thomas can't handle first-person games.
Yeah. Does it have multiplayer for streamer beta? No, it doesn't have multiplayer, but I still think it's solid in general. Hot take, if you can't create a 1-minute video about your potential gameplay, you cannot make the game. I think this is kind of... I don't know what this relates to what we're talking about. We'll get back to the hardest point, but I think this was a game as well. We immediately had a demo, like a trailer when we announced this. I think that is something that we're taking forward now as well. I actually had we had a disagreement, me and Thomas, about this for like one of our next games. So I was like, yeah, I want to get the Steam page up in 2-3 weeks from now. And I'm like, brother, we can't get a trailer. And it's like, oh, we can just skip the trailer. And I'm like, no, we should do it correct now. We shouldn't just keep putting Steam pages out there. We should have a trailer and all of that as well. So that was sorry for... What was the hardest part for you about this game? Because you wrote all of the code. I did mainly level design at the end of the day, and then vision and rubber duck and whatever. But you did all of the hard work, basically.
I think lights was a big one for me, performance. Which I think
performance was miserable,
Yeah, but it was miserable. I fixed it, and then it still was bad, but I should have tested it in a build earlier, because when we finally did our first builds for like the playtest and such, and it's like,
I think the Unity
60 FPS.
Unity editor was like 60% of our total overhead. We couldn't get 60 FPS in editor, and we have pretty beefy PC, so we're like, this is bad. But then we did a build, and it's like, we get 180.
It works on Steam Deck. Like,
Yeah.
Out of the box, it worked like 40 FPS on Steam Deck, which is, it's not perfect, but
yeah. And then we did some
30 FPS.
And we did some optimization. You can run the game at a solid 60 FPS on deck without issue.
So yeah.
Who did the sound design? I think so. Kex, in your case, I think your game is gonna have better sound design than ours. I think our sound design isn't bad. I don't think it's like mega exceptional.
We could have done more, but I think we could have done more and also added like sound occlusion and such. I think that would have helped.
But your game, I remember, Kex, like your goal for Delirium was to really have that auditory psychological experience. We have a good amount of sound design and things like that, and it's a mix of both of us. Like you implemented some stuff, I implemented some stuff.
Yeah,
I think it's.
I think I did for the first time open Audacity and jumbled 3 clips together, and I was so proud of myself.
Yeah. Well, also, Seamus, thank you for being here and not with Thomas Brush, because sometimes I like whenever there's another Game Dev YouTuber live, whether it's Indie Game Clinic or Thomas Brush, I like, let me open it. And then I always see you in chat. So I don't know how much Game Dev you watch, but I appreciate you watching us now.
I have to point out, Seamus, I do not like that abbreviation, Mr. TB. It's only one TB and Total Biscuit.
So, I was thinking about tuberculosis.
Oh, that's also bad. Yeah. TB is Total Biscuit to me.
Okay, I thought it's different. Am I glad we took the monster out of the trailer? So this is a weird one. I didn't see a problem with the monster. You didn't see a problem with it?
I don't see it.
Every one of us, like, we did an internal round of like, hey, what do you guys think of the trailer? And everyone was like, this is good. And then we got the feedback. Everyone hated the monster at the end of the trailer.
I can see.
Yeah, once I redid the ending, everyone was like, yeah, this is better. But it's like nobody caught it initially, basically, that something was wrong.
And it's also, in hindsight, I can see why, but I still do not see the amount of outrage it was getting. But the fun thing is, then you also have people like, oh, if this trailer was 20 seconds longer, it would be better. And then the next post is literally just, oh, if this trailer was 20 seconds shorter, it would be better. And it's like, yeah.
You can't win.
We did both of best of both worlds, I guess.
I think the trailer is honestly the best one I've made so far.
Yeah, it's really solid. It's good audio. It's good visuals. It's, good game mechanics.
Yeah. So. The question is, what if it doesn't sell? What if none of you guys are gonna review the game? Because that's why we do this live stream as well. One, buy the game, that's fine, but review the game, please. I'm already saying this now. Get ready, please. If you want to help us, like, I think you need to have the game open for 10 minutes at least, and then you can do a review. Like, the sooner we can get them, the better.
Don't get spooked on the main menu.
I think that's fine.
Oh, jeez, guys.
Thank you, Becky, for the 5 gifted subs as well. For the lucky people who are in Twitch chat, we are on Twitch as well, by the way, for people who do prefer that for some reason. Not seeing any guns on the table for the review recruitment drive. We're not, what, guns on the table? No.
I have swords.
I'll add a review if we explore the Mac build. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We'll tell Jamie to try it out on Mac, and if it works, okay.
We can still do it in like a future update, but it's, yeah. Do you try to market a game on TikTok or other platforms with shorts? So one thing I actually considered, I never told anyone this, but I didn't do it. I think I kind of want to maybe do it post-launch as a fuck you experiment. There is this thing, if you watch YouTube shorts, at least for my algorithm, over the past 5 days or something, I have been kept getting a short live stream recommended of some game, like some PSX style horror game, pretty basic, gameplay on repeat, I would guess. I wonder if because it has like 500 concurrent viewers, I wonder if there's any conversion at all. My guess is no, but it's something that I'm kind of considering, starting up a fresh YouTube account or just using my personal one. And then like getting the gameplay recorded for overtime only, and then just putting it on loop for like 4 days and see if it does anything. And then have like a Steam link in the pinned comment or whatever. I'm honestly not sure. I think also conversion and all of that, I have no idea. I think it would be a great game for TikTok. I just don't understand TikTok is the problem as well. like you probably, my guess is, because I see this with YouTube where people come into YouTube but they don't really know YouTube and they're like, oh, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, and they make something that is so not what the YouTube audience wants, basically, because they come from a platform like
I know how you can do it.
Okay.
I'll update the textures in-game, like the in-game monitor, so they all play Subway servers.
Yeah, and we have toilets. We just add we just make them skibbity toilets.
Oh, perfect. Just pop the heads out.
Pop the heads out. Yeah. Macs are 30% of US desktops. The problem is the wish lists. The wish lists just aren't there, because on Steam you can see how many Mac people wishlisted the game and how many Linux and how many Windows. And it's just, yeah, less than 1% of Steam users indeed.
There are more Linux.
Yeah.
As of September 2023, 97% is Windows, 1.6% is Linux, and 1.43% is OS X, so Apple.
Thank you, by the way, the One Project Christoph, for the Prime sub as well. Guys, if you have Amazon Prime, you want to support us in a way that is not just buying the game, if you go over to our Twitch and you link your Twitch to your Amazon account, you can give it like a few bucks for free as well. Just click the subscribe with Prime button as well. Yeah. Chicken and egg. Yeah, there's no games for Mac. I feel like there still are some. I think it's also like you don't think of gaming for Mac, basically, even though it has really powerful, like with the M1, M4 series chips, powerful graphics at this point. But yeah,
like if it works, I don't have an issue with releasing it if it just straight up works. But if I have to do extra work for it, which we had to do for example, 14.
Yeah.
14, we had like an entire editor workaround thing just
for
so
Mac,
one of the devs could work on this Mac on that.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't have an issue with it, but I also can't validate if it works.
Yeah, we don't have Macs,
and I do not want a Mac.
If I kind of like, I do think about it sometimes, but it's like, I'm not gonna spend $1,000, because like we either get a Mac Mini, but ideally I want like a MacBook Air then, just for validation. It's like kind of not really smart.
If anything, I'd rather have like a PlayStation controller to test controller support.
Yeah,
for like different controllers. I'd rather have that.
Do you not have a PlayStation?
I've got an old PlayStation 3.
Oh, I'll get you. Okay, no, I'll get you a DualSense. Send me a message about it later, because we should validate.
Then I can test Xbox, because I've got Xbox, and then PlayStation I've got.
Yeah. How scary is the game? Because we're getting close, so let's do a bit more hyping.
I
think it's fucking miserable. I think if we don't have the atmosphere is so crushingly depressing.
I had someone playtest it, and I gave him the build. He was playtesting it, and within like a minute or two, I realized, oh shit, I didn't turn on the anomalies. Nothing could happen. He spent 25 dreadful minutes slowly walking through the entire game, struggling, pausing so many times, and then at the end I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, nothing could happen because I accidentally turned it off. It was like, what? He was so defeated. It's the atmosphere is great. I'm not quickly spooked by it because I kind of know everything happens. Yeah. But I think last week I even told you like, no, this anomaly we just added is wrong.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, this is not okay.
I think it was this one, right? The mannequin one? Yeah. This is such a good screenshot, I think. The mannequin anomaly. And it's almost 6, guys. So that means it's time for us to go and press the big button. So Overtime Anomaly. Are you excited for it?
Oh,
it's our first horror game. I think, honestly, genuinely, guys, I keep saying this. This is the best game we've ever made. By far. The amount of polish, the quality for this is really solid.
For now. We'll improve further. But yeah, no, it's a really good. I think it's by far the polish we've got. Will there be bugs? Probably, likely. But it should not. It's miles ahead of whatever Fortune Industry was. And even UPT, I think we did better.
Yeah. Are you ready?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna look at chat. How long to beat? Like more than an hour at least, Barcy. I would say 1.5, 2 hours.
It's at 6.
Yeah. So I still need to press. I need to type with one hand. Oh God, really? Yeah. I'm adding extra suspense now. Release my app. Are you guys ready? The game is going to be $6, by the way. £5, €6, and a whole bunch of other currencies. I think it's a pretty fair price, honestly, for the amount of quality and all of that. Okay, publishing has been completed. Let's refresh.
And I hope, I
It's-
hope it sells, and
Huh?
else I'm on home turf, so I can just go to bed.
I found a Steam bug.
Oh,
The 30-day low is $5. It's never been.
Its Steam is
I think I know why. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to put our bundle as well because
that is actually kind of weird now, because now it shows like all-time low, but
30-day one.
yeah.
But it's only in the Europe. I think you can see it. I actually think Americans can't see it.
Check
Um,
overtime and all money.
there should be a bundle now as well. Can you scroll down a tiny bit more? No, it's not live yet. View bundle in store. It's clearly not live yet because the link from Steam. I'm gonna go just back to us, and in the meantime, why is the
US?
I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, I still need to publish the bundle. I think. Give me a second. Bundle should be live now, guys. Let's refresh. Can we do overtime? And no, there's still no bundle. God damn it! Did I get scammed?
There will be a bundle of overtime anomaly and UPT.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing.
Maybe it's too bold.
Hazardous Employment is the bundle name. Okay, you can see the bundle this way. So there,
it might not show up because you have both.
I'm gonna see if I need to do it on the Steamworks, if I need to enable it or something. Bundles take more time to show up, 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you, Mixer. We'll see about that, Mixer.
Maybe
this feels weird. Like on the Steam dashboard, normally there was this big one. Overtime, it's just gone now. It's gone.
It's gone. Reduced to ashes.
I don't think it's reduced to ashes. That is extremely
very sad. Small question. Why the decision for no pre-orders on the Steam page?
Oh, that's an easy one, Christoph. I saw it. The answer for that is that pre-orders are only available for basically AAA companies. So Steam is very bespoke at the end of the day. Once you reach a certain amount of money earned, you get a person on Steam that you can just ask everyone for. Like usually it's tens of millions, but only games, it's on the Steam portal as well even, like only very high in demand games allow for pre-orders because Steam kind of is against pre-orders because we've seen enough games at this point that don't really do well on pre-orders.
Yeah.
Only the really big ones and things like preloading, for example, for like GTA, Monster Hunter, that is allowed, but an indie game cannot do that pre-order. Steam just says no. Like even big indie games like Hyper Light Breaker and all of that, they can't do that option as well. I got the regional price for overtime and only. Did you manage them manually? Yes. I think. Are you from Mexico? I think it should be pretty fair. I think the pricing. I erred on the side of caution instead of overpricing. So I'm curious if you have thoughts about the regional pricing. Definitely let me know. Oh,
Alessandro,
regional pricing seems great. All right.
Okay. I also didn't know just what Becky's my sister.
What you didn't know? That it was
I knew it was like, oh, it's a Becky. That was the thing, but that's not the usual username I expect from her. It's like,
okay.
When she said,
okay. Thank you, by the way, Alessandro, for the 5 gifted subs.
Thank you to both of you,
and also to Christoph as well for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah.
Hi, Train.
Yeah, it's completely fair. I like that you moved the intercom to the office. Yeah, Benjamin, you can thank content creators for that one because they had no clue where they needed to. They walked past the intercom like 7 times, and it was like
telling them like, oh, you have to report them on the intercom, and they're like walking next to the box and just like, I don't get it. Oh no, there's someone running away again. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we gonna stream the game? No, we're not gonna stream the game. I'm sorry. We're just gonna. I think also I just want to take a moment. I know why that the pricing is like this. So this is actually kind of a bug, kind of my fault. The 30-day low. Yeah. The game, we were uncertain. I have to be honest. If we were gonna price the game at €5 or €6. For a long time, we had scheduled the pricing to be €5. And I think 2 weeks ago or something, I talked with Thomas and also William, I think, and I was like, look, this game, it's so much better than Unicycle Pizza Time. I think we genuinely should ask €1 more for it. Yeah. The thing is, I published these prices before, but the store page wasn't like, you couldn't see the numbers. But I think in the Steam dashboard, how it managed the all pricing, like pricing history, it still has that €5. And I think that's the 30-day low. So I think this is a very weird edge case.
It's an oversight more likely.
Yeah. I think this will happen if you increase the price of your game in the last month before release, basically. So yeah.
Yeah. Does feel like whatever. It's
yeah. Thanks for the I've really Steam improved their regional pricing indeed. Is the 30-day low table a developer thing? No, I think you can only see it if you're in the Europe. It's a European law or a Belgian one at least. It's definitely in Belgium a thing. I think not in the US for sure, but every
I think Europe, yeah.
Or I think even maybe just Belgium, like every store in Belgium, like supermarkets and all of that, if they do a discount, they legally have to write the 30-day low. So you know, is this actually a good deal or not? And this is on Steam as well. So
that's what happens when you people actually trying to protect the consumers.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's something that only I think this is why it's an oversight, because it's probably like a Belgium only thing. Because like UK and things like that don't have it.
Well, yeah, but UK is also not Europe anymore.
Yeah, that's true as well. Did the bundle update and show up yet? No. Oh, I need to push the live button on our announcement. Oh God, William. Entertain chat for a moment, because I
thought you had Chrome. I thought you had Chrome.
No, we don't.
It just sounds like I thought you were
overtime only.
Yeah, I know the SteamDB. You indeed have a plugin.
Yeah, SteamDB. You can track it as well.
That, but we're stressed a little bit. I'm not that stressed.
I don't know if it's stress at this point.
I'm kind of at the point. It's like you're doing your final exam. You're sitting there. You can't do anything else. It's now just up to fate on how it goes. And it's just like, I'll just wait the uncertainty. So that's all. Yeah, just wait. The thing is, I'm on home turf. I can
you can
walk out and go.
You can go and cry in your bed if you want. Yeah. I'm gonna look at Steamworks as the bundle still doesn't show. I think I need to like enable it so it shows up on the store page or something. I don't know. The game looks so good. Thank you very much, Nicoletta, as well. Game has launched. Yeah, it feels awkward after you. No, I think Steam sales update around every hour. But
I think so, because we can check,
Yeah, like wish lists update only once a day, but sales stats generally update once an hour-ish. Sometimes 2 times an hour. So, yeah.
Why is Bing my default browser, sir?
Who doesn't want Bing?
Let me fix this. This is very important.
I'm gonna play the game now and leaving the stream. Have fun, everyone checking out the game. I'm sure I will. And congratulations, Xiao. Thank you very much as well. Oh, I went to bed right after pressing release and it felt weird. I wake up and I just refreshed, and I think during the night. I think I need to just sleep with my phone somewhere else today. So yeah.
You can leave your phone here if you want.
No, I think that's a bad idea as well.
I do hope I hope it sells well. I hope many reviews. I hope people it blows up and stuff. But I also just hope that the people that buy it just have fun.
Yeah.
And I think this is something.
I need
a game where I'm standing by where I'm just like, this is fun. If people buy this, if it's your type of game, of course.
If you like horror games, you're going to like this.
You're going to like it.
It's also more than just a simple Exit 8 style game. Can you refresh the store page? I think the bundle should now be visible. I needed to pin it or something. Yes,
Hazardous Employment Bundle.
Okay, nice.
Hi.
What did you need to do to make it Steam Deck compatible? So Steam Deck compatibility, it just worked out of the box. We did some performance and we did controller support. Those were the 2 main things we had to do because we have like custom glyphs for it.
I went all.
But the Steam Deck verify thing, that is something that Steam does automatically once your game has reached an unknown amount. Like one day I just got up for Unicycle Pizza Time. We woke up, we got an email Steam Deck verified, like with the green check mark. Before then, what we'd always do is we just do a blog post of, hey, this is what you can expect, but it's not like an official check mark. It's just so you can inform the player. Does it have jump scares?
Not.
You can get jump scare, but it's not.
There's no PNG suddenly in your face like, whoa.
You jump scared me.
There's no like.
Yeah, have we contacted content creators of the game release? Yes, we have Parsi. I sent 280 emails, so...
I think the horror I think the spookiness lays mostly in the
The
atmosphere.
atmosphere is soul crushing because I used to work at Cisco, right? It's a very corporate style office, and I used to go there actually in the evenings. A lot of the old Bite Me Games videos are recorded in the evenings at the Cisco office. So I was always alone there as well, and I definitely got some inspiration from that when I did the corporate soulless vibes, basically. So yeah.
Like I have jump scared myself by testing
Yeah,
things,
me
and
as
suddenly it's like something behind me that I didn't expect there to be. It's like, oh, all right, that was enough debugging. I'll take a break.
That's a lot of emails. I only made it to 30. Yeah. We launched with about 1,000 wish lists, Henry E. The problem is we sent out the emails, I think Monday evening, my time.
Monday evening.
I grinded them out. It was kind of miserable. And it was more time than Unicycle Pizza time, but it still kind of wasn't enough because you need to consider these content creators. I know this because I'm a content creator as well. You schedule your videos out like a week, 2 weeks in advance. So ideally, we should have sent the builds out a bit earlier, but I got stuck in Shanghai, which also didn't help a lot because that's like 2 days basically down the drain because we wanted to have that new trailer and all of that. So yeah, why only the 2 games into your bundle? Because it's our games. I didn't reach out to other developers and things like that.
And well, we have a third game, but fortunately, it's not like
Forge Industry does not fit this style of
it just. Forge Industry, I'm happy with the project, but it's not a good game.
Yeah,
I would say
it's definitely it's a product of its time. I would say.
Yeah, it's a good first game. And wait, we're still here now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of being here, MX Joker, are you able to win enough money to get a bigger team with all your revenue? Well, first of all, we're barely getting revenue. We'll see how it goes soon.
Yeah.
I think for now, bigger team is not really something we're planning for because we can barely afford ourselves, basically.
Yeah.
And until we can't afford ourselves, like
there's no point.
We definitely can't afford anyone else. Because I can still do like, I'm not going to take a paycheck this month because we can use the money somewhere else. Why is it still pending moderation? Oh, well. I think Unicycle Pizza Time should also show the bundle. I think I need to configure that one as well, actually. I'm gonna...
But yeah, we're first going to see that we can get comfortable. We're also like still improving our workflow. We're still working out how to make games.
We're getting better at making games, luckily.
Better. I mean, without an artist, the game looks good. So
I think this game does look good. I think the trailer also, people did like how the game looked. And they're like, oh my god, you guys made this? The same people who made Magical Girl Guardians? Yeah. Atlas is a homie, already did a review. That's what we like to hear. I'm gonna look at it in a second. I'm currently setting up the store page bundle for the Unicycle Pizza.
No reviews for this product.
You need to go to like the discussions, basically. I'll just pull it up because you can't screen share anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. The guy also, but yeah, he has a Steam key, so the review doesn't count though. But
yeah, of course.
Yeah, because he has like 6.8 hours. He helped. He's the voice actor. He really likes the game.
Yeah, he got really into it as well. Where he's just like, oh yeah, what about it? And he's just like, oh wow, he's actually like invested into the product, and it was fun, and it was a joy to pick up the phone every start of the morning.
It's really. So yeah,
it was good that we had 3 variations for the first day because
you had to listen to it a lot.
What was the total diff time for Overtime Anomaly? I think it's hard to make an accurate guess because we don't do time tracking. Thank God.
Kind of, we do.
Yeah, the best we've got is I have 700 hours in Steam, in Forge Industry in Steam. But again, it's skewed because it also only starts counting the moment you first boot it. And if I leave my Unity overnight open or something, or it's like, oh, I'm gonna just play a game or something, it'll keep counting that hours because Unity, Steam.
Yeah, the German streamer is still playing it. Wait, can you just talk? I'm gonna write a like.
I can talk words. Yes. I'm excited for GTA 6 this year as well. If GTA 6 releases this year. Oh yeah, Germany already died once on day 3. He's in their chat.
Yeah, I'm okay. But he likes the game, or he doesn't hate it at least, because he's still playing it,
Yeah, that's good.
which is good. So
yeah, it's yeah.
So yeah, total dev time for overtime only. I have 100 hours in Steam tracked on it. You have 770, I think it was, something like that.
It's somewhere in the 700s. I can pull it up right now.
We got the
711.
we got the environment assets on December 9th, but we didn't immediately go full.
I can check repo creation date.
Yeah, you can.
Get that, like,
It took about 100 days, but it was like,
I can't check because I need to sign.
Yeah, but it's not like 100 days of 40 hours a week. We definitely worked harder.
We worked harder, but then again, it's also like 100 days is also not completely accurate because there were the holidays, like New Year.
Yeah,
I know I took some holiday then. It's been up and downs. I think we did more than 100 days, but give or take 3.5 months work.
Yeah,
give or take.
He likes the atmosphere and is enjoying it. That's great. I hope we get some German people to pick it up as well now that the game is out. So, yeah.
It's a bit confusing, but yeah, that's a part of it. With like
the first time, because the level is relatively easy layout wise. You just need to get used to it the first time.
And also the task is like, how does it work? Is something you'll figure out the moment you've done it a few times. You'll figure it out, and sure, we could add more tooltips so that help people more.
It's a horror game still, yeah.
You kind of have to rely on the player to figure it out a bit on their own.
It's a horror game. You can get part of the misery, I would say. Maybe we're coping.
The game runs great on Linux, apparently, if someone was wondering.
I mean, I figured it. We just don't have the. Oh no! Please shut up. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, I was talking to myself. I just wanted to pull up chat again. So yeah. In Spanish, let's check the translation. Please don't, April. It's maybe not gonna be ideal. It should be close enough, I think.
Good enough.
Yeah, I do appreciate the Dutch option. We had the Dutch streamer playing yesterday or 2 days ago. I thought every Belgian person could speak English. He didn't. He had no idea what he was doing. He said, by the way, you can put it in Dutch. And then he suddenly understood the game.
And it's like, just to call out the appreciation of being able to put it in Dutch. It's like, why didn't you check the option? It's the first option you see.
Yeah, we always put it as the first option because I don't like, this is maybe a very weird side tangent. It's maybe good. I don't like games that the first thing you see is immediately like the flag language selector. I think that's too much.
I think that's too much.
So what we usually do is if you go to settings and then the first thing basically that you see is the language.
Yeah. I also find it important. I would never want to do that. Whereas you boot the game, it's like, interactive cutscene, and now this, and now the game starts, and it's like, oh well, yes, but I want to change my settings because I'm playing on a port. Like everything's washed down and my resolution. So it's like you can't enjoy the game. You always need to be able to access the settings first. But I also don't want to now do this, now do this, now select the brightness. I mean, it's just a slider, so that it's barely. It's such a bit too much.
Thank you, by the way, Seamus, for the review. I can't see it yet on Steam, but I assume it's a positive review. Oh, imagine all of our audience just gave us negative reviews. I would stop uploading.
I will just leave.
The stream ends early. Yeah.
Oh, it's weird to see live with a price tag.
Yeah, no, so if you go upwards, up to where you go to view discussions. And then there is a tab here called reviews. And this one updates faster. But because the main one, is it worth reviewing even with 0 gameplay hours? You can't review at 0 gameplay hours.
That's even bother for friends.
So I don't know when I'm gonna refresh the sales page for the first time.
Oh, I don't know either.
I don't know when I want to. If I want to, maybe we just live in blissful ignorance for a while. How did My Virtual Friend go? Did you have a video of it? Yeah, Kex, you're a Patreon, right? It's on Patreon, the post-mortem of it. I think it's the Patreon video uploaded, not this week, but the week before, where we talk about it. Yeah, negatives still count for the 10, but I would prefer it.
Yeah,
we had 10 positive reviews.
I should probably copy paste it on my mobile phone and just link it to my friends as well. It's like, guys, buy me. No, not buy me, but buy the game.
Buy the game and do it. There's a sale page like behind it. Yeah, it only updates once every hour. The only thing that like is real time is like the active players in game basically. But yeah. I bought the game just to leave a negative review before refunding it. I will do the same to Wheelbot, and I will get all my friends to do the same to Wheelbot then.
I'll do it too.
Yeah, so
I don't even know what game I'm talking about.
that's his game, Wheelbot. So yeah. I think genuinely Unicycle Pizza Time, I could see why there were negative reviews.
Yeah.
I think actually I know if there is a negative review, and it's gonna be because there's no rebindable controls. But it's something we're working on right now. It's gonna be in the next, like the first post-launch update, we're gonna have a full control rebinding setup. Will there be a stream tomorrow about it? I don't know. I don't think so. There's a video coming out about it in 9 minutes though.
Sorry, I'm just sharing
with everyone you know. Yeah,
I won't throw it on LinkedIn. I'm not that. Yeah,
LinkedIn is a bit of people.
It's my game.
Yeah, my game at a 25% refund rate. Wow, that's actually pretty high. I guess it is kind of the timer thing as well. If your games are shorter, like some people do use it.
Yeah.
I think people.
And then that's also where the price comes into play. It's only $6, so it's already like less likely to be worth like, oh, if it's like something you pay $20 for, it's like an hour of game.
Yeah,
I can already see like.
I think this is still a fair price.
My friend's already downloading it.
The only issue with Unicycle Pizza Time is the fact that it's Unity based, because it kicks my GPU fans into overdrive. I think it's just you need to cap your frame rate. I think do we have a frame? I don't know.
We have a frame rate limiter. Yeah?
Yeah, we in our game, but I don't know if Unicycle Pizza Time has one.
I don't know about that game.
Those people that have pirated anyway, yeah. Our games are kind of hard to pirate because we kind of, not like DRM, but it like does validate do you have the Steam.
Yeah, it does a very simple, so it's not like...
Probably people can still bypass it. Yeah,
there's just like an easy way. Steam DRM isn't strong.
Yeah.
There's an easy crack for it as far as I know, but I mean...
You can play offline, you just need to have Steam still. Like I think you can run it in Steam offline mode.
Yeah.
You just need to have Steam running as well.
Yeah. They'll try to launch it through Steam.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, like, I mean, we could do DRM, like, fuck the Nouveau, but but like, we could do DRM, we could obfuscate things, we could make things like, if you want to edit your save file, it's just a plain JSON, like, it's a plain text file. It has a funny extension, it's overtime.anomaly.
Yeah.
I find it funny, it's like, oh, I can choose my own extension, I'll just call it that.
Yeah, but it's just a text file.
Text file, and sure, like we can throw it like encrypted and such, but
it's not worth it. Yeah, I want to know a funny thing. Two things. So, because you were talking about the Nouveau one, like Inzoi, you know, Inzoi came out, right?
They're removing it.
They remove it like a day before launch. They're like, people complain too much about it. I once had a conversation. It was a very high level conversation about the Nouveau sponsoring one of our videos. Because they have an indie program, apparently. They were at Gamescom, and I was like, for shits and giggles, let me talk to these people. So yeah, my demo was actually the full game, and you could just edit one letter in the config file to get the full game.
It's not that bad for it. We do have like a more system, but if they can decompile the game, it's not worth it.
The Nouveau video would be fire. Every single person on the earth would hate our YouTube channel from that point.
I wish Steam made a Steam engine. Well, do you mean an engine to make games, or
I think a physical Steam engine? Yeah.
Well, then I never know. Well, they have Source, which soon TM maybe. Valve time. It's I think our games. We've got 32 achievements.
Oh God! When you
well, it's just like, oh yeah, let's like come up with some achievements, and I came up with achievements. I was like, bruh, why 32?
Just he came up with the achievements, but I had to do the achievement art, and it was like, I don't want to do this many.
I can do I'm willing to do the achievement art next time.
Yeah, we just should do less.
The thing is, I do like they're fun achievements, and
yeah,
I like it when there are many fun achievements.
Yeah,
without being like stupid things.
Stupid things like the door.
That's not stupid. It's a funny one. It's not die 10,000 times.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Like yeah, we do.
I did a mob for UPT with an achievement called die 10,000 times, I think you have to play like 16 hours straight, paying attention to the game to be able to get that achievement. Because you couldn't automate it.
So yeah, hey, some people definitely did finish the game because 4.5% have the model employee achievement. I don't even have that one.
Yeah.
So
that are broken.
I think it works because other people have it. I think this is probably you.
Yeah, but if that's only me, then that's 4.5, 4.5. So I think these are not live updating.
Yeah, probably. I strongly doubt that this is live updating. I just like the values to look at. I think, yeah. But yeah, making all of this art was miserable.
Tested all achievements. So
it's gonna work. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
What can go wrong?
Yeah.
Let me guess, AI did the art? No, AI didn't do the art.
Yeah.
No, all of it is just like not like clip art. What is it? Like icons? Like flat icon style stuff? Oh, I just saw two people in William's friend list.
My sister
playing Overtime Anomaly.
And a friend, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
First review is live. Let's take a look.
F5. Yeah, that's Atlas's review that came through.
Yeah, just scrolls at the top. Vector art is the
the font awesome kind of
like font awesome style. Not exactly font awesome. I forgot the exact name.
Yeah, but there's just like variations of it. Yeah, it's
Noun project. That's it. Jonathan Turner used Noun.
I don't think the games need achievements, but
I think you should have some, but I think it's a quick win as well.
It's a relative quick win, also just for replayability, because like you can do like
know what you're missing.
Basically force people that want to play the full game like to do at least 2 playthroughs.
Yeah,
like even 3 maybe. So it's an easy way to have replayability and it's fun.
Yeah. Recently, a lot of dev tubers talk about making small games. Do you consider this game small? We were talking about this earlier. The game was scoped smaller. We ended up doubling the scope, basically. But still, it meant like a 100-day instead of 50-day game dev cycle. I think it's still a small game. I think by all accounts, it's a small game. For the Bite Me development, like it's a normal-ish sized game. I think our goal is about 3-4 months right now at most.
Yeah, it's not a long game. It's
2 devs. Well, you main dev, I helped as well, definitely. It wasn't like you programmed everything basically.
Yeah,
but I helped with like level design and some of the marketing and the art.
90 to 95% code is mine, and the 5 to 10% code that's not mine is either assets or whatever Thomas.
Yeah, reusable from Thomas.
So, but I didn't know. My mic's not always being picked up.
Yeah, anything below half a year. I think even some people is if you're like, it depends if you're doing this full time or part time. If you're doing this part time and you're like on the side, then a year is a small dev time. I think for us, half a year. That's what Minami Lane like also says as well as like small dev time. So yeah. Okay, game is looking good. Watching the German guy, of course. We make good games.
Yeah.
What did you
watch the German guy? You should play.
You should play it yourself. Don't get spoiled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
also again just learn many things that like I don't approach or the next game.
Yeah, that was
immediately do it like this.
A question: if we make big money from this, are we gonna make another anomaly game, horror game? Are we gonna stick to the same genre?
I want to do many genres. That's something I enjoy.
That's also what I say in the video that's coming out. Like literally right now, the video is out, guys. Of like we're collecting the infinity stones of genres, basically, because we have streamer bait, we have horror, we have automation, we have desktop bet. It's like, what's the next one? We're gonna make a visual novel or something. This early for sure, but curious how long you expect your Nev deck cycle to be. What would your target length be? 1 month? We were looking at it 6 weeks for next game, I think, something like that. We're gonna do a shorter one.
It's a short one. The reason is because I want to get our tooling up to speed.
Yeah.
Because we use Swiss code, which is our Swiss Army knife of code, but it's just one repository and it's jank.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get that up to speed, but I also don't just want to spend a month on that alone. So we took something new that's very small scope, which most of it I can like easily make and do and such, and then Marnie can just create everything around it.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a month and a half scope of dev time, maybe a bit longer, like not.
By the way, if you have any bugs, you can report them on the Steam discussion thread or on our Discord, because Atlas just reported one, William. I have bad news for you. Look at Discord if you want to read it in the meantime. What did Thomas do while developing? So in the beginning, he was still working on Magical Girl Guardians for the first while.
It was already on the third day working overtime.
And then I think we canceled Magical Girl Guardians end of January. Then he did My Virtual Friend for 5 weeks or something like that, because we wanted to do something else. And then now he's prototyping our next potential game, basically. But he didn't do anything with this. What game would you say you enjoyed making the most, irrespective of success? I think looking back, Unicycle Pizza Time, I enjoyed because of it's like type 2 fun. It wasn't fun whilst we were developing it. It was fun looking back at it and like looking at all of the stuff that we did, basically. And like, I went to Gamescom and then I walked around making videos all day, and then I got home, like to the hotel, and I edited that day's video, and then I still had to do, it's very young people energy, I would say. It's something you know, it's like, oh, we got this gung-ho go-getter attitude, and I do like that.
I didn't know what the bug was. I'm pretty sure the teleportation thing going on, and I'm pretty sure...
You know where it leads?
I think the break room was initially to be accessible.
Ooh, yeah.
And we made it inaccessible, but I don't think I removed it from the teleporter, so it tried to teleport you to...
Okay.
It's a very of, like...
It's a small chance, because you first get in only...
the entire level, it randomly picks a room.
Yeah, I think it's something. Do you need to write it down on a list or something of bugs to fix? Okay. Yeah, you have the Discord message. Likely. About prototyping, when to go from saying we have an idea to we have a game to before working on it. I think how we're doing it now is we're prototyping in like a week, 2 weeks or something. And then we bring it to the Council of Bite Me. So basically, if I prototype, I show it to you and Thomas. And if Thomas prototypes, he shows it to us. And then we kind of look at, okay, is it worth, do we see potential in this? Do we put some more effort into this? If so, what are the next things to do? So for example, for Thomas, his prototype that he brought was now. We see the potential, but there were still some very big scope questions. So we're like, okay, you don't have to kill this project yet. I think it's fine. But we do need to get some answers sooner rather than later about these things before we can fully say, yes, this is going to be it. One thing that we're trying to change for us as a studio is not getting an idea and then immediately be going like, okay, we're going to keep working on this. And
this is our game now, and we just work on it.
And then we realize like 3 months later, this actually wasn't that good of an idea. I'm too rusty and uncoordinated for UPT, but I'll keep practicing. Yeah. You can make a little company like spin-off if this one does good. Actually, there's a game with the same...
Yeah, the same asset. And I'm not worried about it.
They're co-op, right?
Yeah, they have multiplayer. That's the one thing they have going for them.
Let me look up... I think it was called Anomaly Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anomaly Company. You'll recognize some of the assets. This is the exact same asset pack that we used, basically.
It's not even custom-made level,
it's the demo scene. Yeah, they changed nothing. They just added like, because this screenshot you can recognize from our trailer as well. But this is
you have to put it somewhere else because
I see.
That's better.
Yeah, so like this is the same as our trailer, but this lighting is like horrendous. They didn't do anything basically. I feel like they made the lighting look worse. This is, where the trailer was shot, the announcement trailer. And then that's the one thing, it's going to be co-op. But I think, I don't see this as immediate competition yet.
Yeah, no. How did you manage to thoroughly tests with such a short dev time.
You just didn't write bad code.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
Yeah, because like we did a playtest and we got feedback from that, but there wasn't a lot of.
But even
bugs.
before we did the big playtest, most of the stuff, like the playtest was more honestly UX and experience
UX,
and
yeah.
what to do.
And like, oh, we forgot something, and so yeah, no, you're such, but it just worked.
Yeah. Was Severance an inspiration for Look? Yeah. So no, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
so no.
The first time when we did that announcement trailer, people were like, "Oh, this looks like Severance," and I'm like, "What is Severance?" I thought it was a game. I looked up Severance on Steam and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, "Huh? What are they talking about?" And then they kept bringing it up, and then I realized, okay, it's a TV show. And I looked at it, but this was made completely in isolation. This was made because I saw the asset pack on the Unity Asset Store, and I was like, "Holy shit, this looks good! I bet we could make a game with this."
I 2 days ago was the first picture I saw from Severance, and that's because you sent me one.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I know about Severance, and that it indeed has something to do with 80s office style, but that's about everything I know.
Yeah, is the next game announced yet? By right now, neither games are announced, and I don't think you need to expect something immediately. I think it's definitely gonna be more than a month.
Because we also want to try and make sure that we
have post-launch support first for this.
Yeah.
And then we're not, like, we kind of know what we want to do next, but we still have to start from zero because we're all focusing on this one.
And we also don't want to get it back into the spiel of like, oh yeah, here's our next project,
immediately,
and then we cancel it because
we
weren't sure about it.
We want to get more professional about it.
More you.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Oh.
I'll just screen share. This is a game with shades of Stanley Parable, but without the sarcastic British humor. In fact, it has no humor. It's Belgian. But don't let that put you off. I've
game tested this.
In Lucid Dreams. It is what? Buy this Lucid Dream in it. No cap canoe. I don't know this is, but I think you lost the plot again. This game is fun, and I got scared. Good game with great atmosphere and good voice actor. Thank you very much to the people who has given us the reviews so far.
Yeah,
it helped
more for the 10.
Yeah, and then it's already good. Most sane Bite Me viewer.
It's a pretty
the Bite Me viewers are definitely sometimes odd. I have not seen Debug Deadline. Like, people also said this game is like Control. I feel like this game is not like Control.
I see why, not really.
Yeah, it's still
like the anomalous entities, but it's more of an SCP, and we're not SCP.
Yeah,
like it separate from like the anomaly genre, I think.
Yeah, this was very much more based on an Exit 8. Like, I think it was just Exit 8, but good was kind of my pitch for this. And then, like, better, more gameplay. Yeah.
More. I think because Exit 8 is good.
But it's too short, I find. Yeah.
Simple. But I think we basically kept Exit 8, a bit of Stanley Parable with like the balls and the voice lines kind of thing.
Yeah.
The tasking. And then like, Five Nights at Freddy's, like
for the
kind of system.
6 nights you have to do, yeah.
I don't know how to get. I can't guess. I can't make estimates. I hate when they ask me. Like, do you think it'll take? And like,
if I knew, I would tell you.
Ooh,
this is not bad.
Is it not? I don't know.
I think it's good. It's better than My Virtual Friend. We'll keep you guys in suspense, because if we say how much we earned, then you're like, oh, these guys they don't need our review anymore. They're set. Please.
No, we still need to leave your 10 reviews, guys.
Please, guys, if you do want to support us, we'll share it later on in the stream. But definitely, it's not miserable. It's not like we're not scolding yet, but I think we can't fully complain.
That was Cast redeemed hydrate. Where's my bottle? Here's my bottle. Thank you.
Because also, we got approached by like, I don't know the right name for this. I call them micro publishers, basically, where they want to work with you, but they don't have money. So basically, they do everything a publisher can do for you, like localization, marketing, porting. Those are the main ones. QA, yeah. But they do not give you the upfront payment, because it's like, yeah, there's not as much budget. It's more risky and all of that. And I think we got approached by 2 of them, and both of them, this is the first game people came to us and were like, yeah, we believe this is a good game. I told the German streamer he can pee, and now chat is complaining I want to see him pee for the last 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, it's an ideal thing. We didn't end up going because they wanted us to delay the game and all of that.
no.
Is there a bug?
No, just a very unfortunate circumstance, I think.
Oh no, what happened?
You know the boss office, right?
Yeah. Oh, the door got closed. He's stuck inside. Oh, that's... I guess you have some updates to do.
I know how to fix it.
Because it can happen in other rooms as well, like the print room.
Pretty much, yeah. I can probably make it so that it only happens if you're in the hallway.
Yeah, it's
very important.
I guess there will be a post-launch update tomorrow.
So, just for context, I got an image from a friend who's like.
Can you forward it to me on Discord or something?
I can
pull it up.
It's funny as.
In the meantime, basically those micro publishers, they told me like, yeah, this game can hit 15K easy. Which I don't know if they're just trying to, sweet talk me. I don't know. If it does hit 15K, it would be amazing. I'm not going to complain. But I'm also like, we've released a few games at this point, and
forward the picture.
And it's always, especially like Forge Industry, I was like, yeah, we can quit our job tomorrow. And then you get more realistic of, yeah, probably this is not going to make us $10 trillion like we had hoped for. And I think now that the depression definitely is a bit more... I think it's really good that the German guy is live right now. I think that's really nice. I'm going to pull up the... yeah, so basically William just got an image of he is inside of a room, and we have an anomaly where a door gets replaced by a wall.
Literally one door on the entire level. So the odds of that happening again is...
There's multiple rooms that can have this. Audio room, print room.
But only one, when the animal changes, only one door, the entire level will change.
So now this normally what he's looking at, you can see the light switch is still there. Yeah. There used to be a door, so now he's locked in and he's kind of fucked. So we're gonna fix that.
I know how to fix it. It's an easy fix.
It's an easy fix.
It was an oversight and didn't know.
That's the thing. We did QA and all of that. There's also a bug report just came in. The report something unclickable and at the red light. Oh, red light. If you're watching this, it's intentional. Can you write a? Or it's fine.
Yeah, no, I can.
Basically, he couldn't report because the report to Frank button wasn't clickable and did a red light, which means that Frank is busy, which most likely means that you did a false report, because if you do a false report, you get punished by not being able to re-report as easily.
You should be able to, back out. If you back out, it shouldn't call.
Yeah.
But I also know we updated the intercom slightly recently, and something may have gone wrong.
Just tell them skill issue. This is a bit different. William is barely audible. Why is he barely audible?
Hi.
I think it just sometimes drops out a little bit. Please don't make them deaf. Yeah, it's just, I think, the placement a bit. And if he faces away from the left, it sounds a bit more. The louder it speaks, the more it gets to it. Yeah, because then he speaks too loud. Yo, guys, good luck with the game. Your channel always gets me in a good creative mood. Thanks. Yeah, 28. Now, did you buy the game and leave a review? Because otherwise, I will never love you eternally. I am joking, but it would really help us out here. Yeah. So, I hope the money is good. It's been a while. We want to keep sustaining this. If we get another UPT, we're solid for a bit. Unicycle Pizza Time was really good. If we can stack this on top of Unicycle Pizza Time, it's even better. Will you bundle with Delirium? We can do a bundle, Kex, if you want. But you have to make the assets. Basically, when you do bundles, I've done 2 bundles now. One just internally, one with another Rage Bait game. And one person has to just make a bunch of capsule art images for the bundle. And it's so miserable. I just hate it. So if you want, Kex, you can invite me to the bundle, but you have to make the art. And I just have to click a button and it works. So, yeah. Pee into the invisible door. You can't. There's no pee button. You can only pee on the toilet. But there is a pretty cool, funny anomaly related to the boss room and peeing. I should say that one. There's a bunch of anomalies. We have quite a lot of them.
Which
And
one are
then
you talking about? Because I know of a few.
the replacement one that I sent them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking even the one where things appear, or the one where it's like everything's upside down. That's also funny.
Yeah, we have a few funny ones. I've added my review for my virtual. Oh, thank you for
It's the
that.
wrong
Shane.
game, but thank you.
We take any reviews we can get at this point. Any updates on the reviews? No, just 4 still. Showing 0 reviews. Thank you, Steam, for.
I'm opening Steam big picture.
That's always an awkward one as well. I do wonder as well how many people are going to actually buy the bundles. So yeah.
Big picture. Okay, I've returned. Yeah, I don't know. If people buy bundle, does that get added to the
It
They
gets
bought
added to
them,
both, and then on the Steamworks there is a separate tab just for bundles. So like up here, oh yeah, 2 people bought the bundle. I can share this. So then it shows up in the bundles, and then I think like if I go, let's do 3 months, we should be able to have like, we also have like the Rage Quit bundle. This is the one that I did with another viewer's Rage Bait game, and that also has some sales. I don't know, bundles. Steam, like Chris Zukowski always says, it's free money, and I think especially now it makes sense to bundle these 2 games together, so we did it. Because I think it's like hazardous employment. I think it's kind of funny. Both are technically psychological horror games. They are very different, but they technically are.
But there's still like different genres, but playstyle, like it's both there. They're good for streaming. They're like both relatively short play.
Whereas like mixing this with a Forge Industries is like, why? No,
yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So yeah. If it's complete set, it could be someone who has UPT. Yeah, I think that's fine. If they want to use the bundle for the discount, it's still more incentive for them at the end of the day. Like, I'm not gonna, because it's not another 10%, so it doesn't stack minus 10% and minus 10%, but it's like
10% on 10%.
Yeah, so it's like for that few percent, if it makes them happy to buy the game, it's fine. Like, we'll probably lose more money on regionalized pricing or all of that. Are you sure you want to refresh? Oh yeah, you already saw. 10 people are right now in game as well. So
yeah.
Let's see how it goes. It still needs to update.
0% Steam refund rate.
Thank
God.
I would be very disappointed if we already had refunds right now.
Yeah, I'll likely get like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say even.
You'll likely get.
I'll also see about like getting an update out soonish for like some of the big.
Yeah, we have a few bugs. That's the thing. Like we did the testing.
Bugs, they're just oversights. They're like
there's
unexpected behavior, kind of. Because it's not like oh, I fell through the floor somewhere. It's more like this happened, and it's because if that happens in that scenario, it kind of.
It's just like the quantity of test. Like you can test a lot, but then once you go into full game, you get so many more people playing, so many more edge cases and things like that. So, yeah.
It's like the edge cases in these, like the moment like he sent the picture, I'm like, oh God, yeah, I understand why this happens. It's just I didn't think of it.
You have such a statistically low chance of it happening that we never ran into that. So, yeah. Damn it, Aramus is beating us by 1 viewer on Twitch. Let's talk about how the launch went of Hexagod. God damn it. Watch us, guys. Yeah. What are the W's and L's for overtimes anomalies, like entire game? Like, doesn't have to be programming. You know W's and L's? What it means? Like wins and losses. What was the highlight of development, and what was like the low light, like the worst points?
The worst point was lights. I just tried with that.
Yeah.
Probably went way too deep in trying to fix things when
it turned out that we didn't
need that much. But hey, I've learned things. Highlights are some of the things I wrote, like like the sequences thing, like
Yeah, you
or,
wrote
like
some
wearing,
pretty.
like I wrote generic things that I can reuse in other projects, and that made life so much easier. For example, we have our level object basically under which is like the entire level laid out, and I have a single script on the main level of that, on the level basically, and it indexes the entire scene below it. And I can just write, look, oh, I need to access all the paintings. Okay, sequence, new, no, animal query dot new dot name this and execute, and I have all the paintings on the ground level. So handy. Sure, I can use that. Sure, I can use things, but this building name finding is not the most. For me, this works, and it's just like, these are cool things that like people want this speed it happen, but it was so easy for me to make new animals because I could just like,
You had a
oh
good
yeah,
baseline.
I didn't need to manually go into the inspector, but
I hear you. I don't know. The mics it's acting up a bit today for some reason. Because like
I was too excited
on the little display here,
because
it's good.
development was Williams.
Should have brought my sec. I only was like, oh, I only need one mic because we're gonna use the lefts anyway. It's I don't know why it's dying for some reason. It just is. I imagine everything he said was fascinating.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's some fun code challenges.
Yeah. We have a spammer. How do I should be able to ban him. Ban. Goodbye. Should be gone. Yes.
I have an anomaly.
It's almost like he has an over-aggressive noise gate or something. Yeah, even though I'm using the Rode Wireless Pros, which is using 32-bit float, which shouldn't have a noise gate. That's the whole concept. Now that Thomas has a wife, is William the new Thomas? One, Thomas doesn't have a wife yet. He has a girlfriend. Is William the new Thomas? I don't know what that even...
I'm better.
Yeah, he's... You write code that works. There definitely are differences I noticed working with William or working with Thomas.
He's still here. He was here.
I quit. Okay. I mean, when was the last time you shipped a game, Thomas, that I didn't write like half the code for to begin with? You can start your revival. Who was banned? Oh, it was just someone spamming
on Twitch.
Yeah. You guys weren't invited to the wedding. Yeah, indeed. Thomas, if you get married, would you invite viewers? And like, how much money should they bring for it to be worth it to invite the viewers to come to the wedding? I want to, because like, part of me is like, would it? Because remember, guys, if you're going to Gamescom later this year, we're gonna do a Bite Me Games birthday bash because Thomas's birthday is during Gamescom. But you need to bring something. You can't just show empty-handed with good spirits. No. We want to... Thomas is a princess. Thomas is a drama queen. You need to get him something. They have to be an angel investor for X amount of time. That is a... That is a funny one. Yeah. Thomas is the new William with the degen stuff. Thomas is never the degen.
No, Thomas is the most the summer child of
he is such a sweet, innocent boy.
Yeah, if like an adult-only games gets made, it's me and Marnix. I make it.
That's also the reason we did the tier list on Patreon last year. Like, we tier listed the best genres for adult-only games. You think Thomas did that? No, it was us two gooners.
It was half of the things like, oh, what is that?
Marnix monetizing someone else's wedding is the most touched thing. Too bad I'm Belgium. I do want, like, I tell this everyone, if I die, I want the funeral to be live streamed. I want you to milk my debt as much as you can so Bite Me can survive longer. Yeah.
With the right money, I'll turn up to any family event with dramatic according direction. Isn't that the one where you can hire someone for your funeral, and depending on how much you pay, like he's even willing to jump into the grave?
I think if you're thinking of another game developer who is Dutch, it's probably Orange Pixel, although I don't think he's Frisian. I think he's from pretty low in the Netherlands. So yeah. Thomas is the Todd Howard of the studio. It just works. Marnix is the Peter Molyneux, and
no, that's an insult. Peter Molyneux is an insult.
Yeah. And then you are the John Carmack. Did I understand the roles well? I
don't know.
John
I know who John Carmack is, but I don't really know how to relate to it.
John Carmack was the guy who wrote 3D games. Like he invented it basically on.
I'll take that.
So you know the Doom games, right?
Yeah.
I do think if I would replace myself from Peter Molyneux, and this is very self-glazing, I would want to be the John, not Carmack, Romero. I think John Romero. There's this video idea that Thomas never wanted to do with me, living like John Carmack and John Romero for a week. Because basically, I think John Carmack's schedule when he was a game developer was he would wake up at 2 p.m. He would start, like, he slept under his desk. They all, it was the 80s. He slept under his desk, woke up at 2 p.m., started working, ordered pizza, and then worked until like 6 in the morning. And just then the whole system was like in the morning, he would then have a floppy disk with like whatever black magic he invented over the night. And then they would play it. He was the first, like, he made it so that 2D games could have like the same smooth scrolling as like the NES had. Like Windows, just like not Windows, but like computers weren't up to spec for that yet. So yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's been like over a decade since Peter Molyneux did something worthwhile.
I just know his name, but I actually don't know his games at all.
He released Godus on early access.
Oh yeah, the Godus one was a bad one.
2013.
Yeah, it's still not out, I guess.
Yeah, it's not getting released. He's working on a lot of scams right now. So
yeah, during one of the interviews, Carmack said he only worked 10 to 12 hours per day, and he couldn't do it like the other people who worked 16 hours a day. Yeah, so that's like, I think it would be a fun video. Kinda. I also have like the video idea of like working like a Japanese salaryman for a week. But it's like, I'm probably not making this anytime soon, but it would be funny to just like have a week of game dev. I just put on my suit and then I get drunk in the evening and then walk home and then take my bath and then wake up again, do it all over again. Yeah.
Yeah. Which
I think another one that I do like is Sid Meier. Although Sid Meier is kind of boring. His memoir is really good. He's just a regular software engineer who made a lot of games, basically. So when it comes down to, I like, the John Carmack and John Romero, they had their Ferraris, they had the supercar, like the Hollywood vibes.
I think, looking back on it, like, I think you are probably closer to Todd Howard than Thomas is. Because you also like marketing and like you know how to bring out the spiel, which Todd Howard is really good at.
Yeah, but I didn't go to the chess club. I did play against Magnus Carlsen once, who is the best player in the world. But I don't think. Yeah, of course not. Yeah. Did you win? I did not win. Working like a maid cafe girl for a week.
It's already on to our next game. Oh, no.
No, it was an idea we had.
It is an idea.
We considered a co-op first-person Overcooked style game where you work in a maid cafe, but there's too many art. We needed too much bespoke art, voice acting. Whilst Atlas is a joy to work with, and you can hear him.
He's also male.
He's also an Australian guy, and he doesn't really have that ooh energy. So yeah. Oh, we just have to get your uwu at some point. I don't think he's gonna cool my mate.
So maid cafe is just like Australian.
We're gonna have to wait with the maid cafe simulator game for a while, unfortunately. But yeah, William could have models like Mortal Kombat real art. I don't know. Oh, it's a maid cafe. It's a beautiful name, Atlas. Also, isn't it like 2 a.m. in Australia? Why are you awake?
Yeah. I do want to make that's actually a good one. Sometime, like an overcooked style kind of game.
First person, as mates.
Yeah.
in a maid cafe, and
We
you
just
get to
need
do
to find
the.
assets, and I'm willing to give that one a go.
Yeah, that's the big issue, the assets.
Well, honestly, no more men with worn maid outfits than women at this point. Oh, good night.
Yeah, two more. My Myford. Oh, how can I what is this guy? Contact. How can I contact you? Give me a moment. I'm gonna respond to
Yeah.
this guy.
Good night. Sleep well. Thank you for the lovely voice acting. The main cafe would not go that much because it's not in general. It's been the artist doesn't really do well. People get more reviews. It's a negative review. Interesting game idea for a game. Looks good, runs good, but there are some problems. I hate the server room. Took me too long to figure out what to do. Maybe I'm just dumb. I'm not. The entity as a whole looks very bad. I have no idea how to avoid it or prevent it. I encountered it 3 times in my short playtime. What is
There's oh, he got the wandering ghost because we have many entities. It's not the entity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second
Third,
time.
I have no idea if you can hear it come or if you can't.
You can hear it coming.
Yeah, you can hear it coming. Depends.
Oh, he also made a post. Can you escape?
Did you also like? Because yeah, there's multiple entities, so it's difficult to say like, oh, like some entities are just roam, some entities are waiting. Like there's one that's literally waiting for you, and then if you get close, it'll jump you.
Guys, if you haven't reviewed the game yet, please, we need to offset Miero Boy. 0.3 hours.
I'm also wondering how far did he get, because he can't have come
Also, like
because
he made a post on the discussions. That's what I'm writing on right now. And then just immediately after this, because he didn't want to wait 20 minutes for me to respond, I guess he was like, "Oh, let's give this guy a negative review."
Yeah. Oh well. If the wandering ghost looking around all the time, well, yeah, he likes to wander. Just go give him a hug. Thomas noted down the entire feedback from the German guy. You check the minimum PC specs for your games. Marnix just write something down. But I'll let him answer in when he's done typing. I think we make estimations mostly, and then hope for the best. Go review. Enough people are playing. You should also review. Um, I don't want to say the stream ends when we've got enough reviews, but
The stream ends when we have 10 negative reviews. Please don't.
don't. Hi. Nice. 100 days. Maybe at some point you guys can make a startup. Well, we are a company.
Technically we are a startup. I think you're talking about like a software as a service startup or something. It's different.
I don't know. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the game. It has some oversights with people getting stuck in rooms, but that is just horrendous. Also, he's had that happen within the first hour. That's just horrendous. Like, just review, play, enjoy the game. That's my biggest request. Just enjoy the game.
Did we get any other reviews
No.
coming in? Okay. That's fine. Miero Boy, I'm gonna find you.
Yeah. I think it's also different because with UPT, for example, we were playing the game.
Yeah.
We could do things which is harder to do here because we'd spoil more. Which here there's more to be spoiled for.
Is 10 negative reviews better than 5 positive ones? I don't think so, because from then on you'll get shown, but nobody will buy the game. Because if you have 5 positive ones, it just says not enough.
Yeah.
And you won't get any visibility, but at least like you have that potential still.
If people will like open and see 10 negative reviews and like, Jesus, this game is dog shit. I'm not gonna even bother.
Yeah,
which I have done.
The amount of like you would need 9, like at least something like 70 positive reviews to counteract that, and that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah. Is the game scary? The game is scary. Yeah, it definitely is.
Is definitely that. I think we.
How do you check the minimum PC specs of your games? Honestly, I kind of just guess. Genuinely.
I guess that he guessed it.
Like, I ask myself, what is a... Because our games, they're not super hardcore. Like, they're 3D games, and I just think about what is a 3D game that can... Like, a spec that can run this? Probably, like, a pretty old Gen i3, and then, like, an GTX 960. Still easy. And that's, like... a very high amount of gamers that can still play it at that point.
Yeah. We've got graphics setting.
I tried it on my Mac using Whiskey. Runs great. We'll play some more... What? Is this the new wine? Whiskey? Really?
Yeah. I prefer vodka, but you know.
A German streamer just played Overtime and told me he liked it but didn't make it till the end. Yeah, the end is not super... super easy to reach. It's not like a 20-minute experience. You definitely... takes time to get it done. Have you emailed free keys to YouTubers and streamers? Yeah, we have. I sent 280 emails. I think it's a great idea. So yeah.
It's a wine wrapper. I hope Whiskey is not the wrapper for wine, which is definitely not technically a wrapper for like Windows. Because at that point it's just like
wrap everything. Yeah.
And you'll end up with a cocktail eventually.
Next up, we get the tequila and then all of the other microserves or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's one.
When you complete, he said
I figured it was the grace period.
He completed the 2 tasks on his first day and then.
Yeah. Okay. Free copies and gifted copies do not count for the 10 reviews. That's what we saw with Atlas, his review, for example. Let me pull it up. I think it says here. So yeah, so this is a review, and then it has this little star here. This review is counted in the overall review score because the user purchased the game directly or got a free license of a free game. Whereas Atlas, he got early access and we gave him a key. Then the star is not lit up, so this review, people can see it, but it's kind of hidden, and it doesn't count for that overall Steam review score. So yeah, that's basically that. Reviews. I think. Why did it not like the? I hate the server room. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. There's not much to say there.
Yeah. It's one that you do have to think about. It's not straightforward in like plug it in, but it makes sense. I think.
Yeah.
And it's also the first time you only have to do 2, and like you'll learn like
make it easy.
It works, and then by the time you have to do multiple cables, you'll understand it. So
yeah. I just got fired 2 times. I think my brain is fried from too much work this week. Just wasn't fast enough and also got caught. I do feel, William, maybe one thing we should change. I feel like the Wandering Ghost spawns so much more than any of the other entities.
Well, the thing is, in the first days, only he can spawn.
I feel like I would add a second one.
We can definitely see about adding like more, because the thing is, I think he and the Hidden Ghost are the only 2 entities that can spawn.
Yeah, but I feel like I never even encountered Hidden Ghost, probably because it's not roaming around. I think that's the thing as well.
Of course, like
I feel when I'm playing a game as well, like I always get the the roaming ghost, and
the Hidden Ghost only takes 1 spot, and if you don't come by there.
So yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, you have to just go to the elevator if you want to leave. So yeah.
yeah, you should be able to hear like normally the elevator sound plays like to indicate like, oh, you can go.
Yeah. I just got fired 2 times. I think my brain is fried from too much work this week. Just wasn't fast enough. Yeah. How do you choose what languages to do in game? It's kind of just all of the big ones. I think we have like you always want Chinese. We always do Japanese. So you want to do German because like those are big ones. Especially Spanish and Portuguese, Brazilian are very big ones because horror games are really big in Latin America, South America, and all of that. So yeah.
But no, about those entities, if you do have like IDs and such, we can still like easily.
It's like
be able to add a few more. I have 2 more IDs for entities, but I didn't get around to implementing them. But yeah, it should be able to add more.
You just look, yeah, like Brazil, and then also, yeah, we Brazil mentioned. Let's go. Isn't it like is it a Turkey mentioned or something? There's like this other meme. Is it that Turkey mentioned meme? This one. Have you ever seen this one?
I haven't.
This is a really dumb meme, but this is the Brazil one. Let me open the image in a new tab. It's kind of similar. Oh, why? It's almost like 10 pixels. I want a bigger size one. I just love this meme so much, and I feel like Brazil does the same thing. Where it's like something completely it, and then it's like Turkey mentioned, let's go. I feel like Brazilians sometimes you guys do the same, but hey,
but Belgians do that as well. It's like, oh, Belgians mentioned this here. Yeah.
Thank you also Becky and Bart Mamser for the reviews.
I was talking earlier. Someone asked, like, I think you should have computer in overtime and only where you can play Minecraft as an eSA, or those never released games.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, like making the games playable, such that would be just such a pain. But we were thinking, like, it would have been funny if in like the archives room you just had like boxes with like the names taped on it.
Yeah, like
it's in the archives. It's them.
Yeah, we did consider it. There are some references to other games, not our games.
Yeah, no.
In the secret ending, but that's the secret ending.
Yeah, so I also have fun, like all the code snippets that you see on the monitors.
Are have different ones.
We've got C code, we've got COBOL code, and then we've got like references to games like, hey you, you're finally awake. It's just like that. Just. Oh, I had fun making those.
How many endings are there? 2 endings. We have the regular ending, or like technically 3 if you count dying as an ending. But we have the regular ending where you just go through 6 days and you get your promotion. Spoiler alert, I guess. And then there's a second secret ending and you need to do some special stuff for that. I don't expect anyone to find it immediately. It's definitely something you need to understand the game better for. So, yeah.
I was so proud of it because I implemented the secret thing, what you had to do and such. And I showed like one of the steps to Marnix, and he was like, "Huh?" Oh, and he was just like that revelation on his face when he realized what you have to do. It's like, yes, I knew.
Is doors opening outward normal or anomaly? I think you're meaning like just the way they swing out.
Yeah.
This is normal because it's in. I based it on my office in Belgium. Usually, doors always open into hallways for fire safety. Because if there is an emergency, you don't want, and there's like 10 people huddled around the door and you want to get out, you don't want to pull it open because there will be people going at it. So you always want egress routes to have opening outwards. And that's kind of what it was based on. Congrats on the release. If you guys can get it in front of Inseam. I have contacted him. I think even his manager answered or something. I'm not sure. I definitely did contact Inseam. No, I just sent him. But the problem is Inseam is behind GG Talent Group. And these talent groups, they just give you a response. Do you have budget for a promotion? If not, we can't guarantee you anything. I told them I have no budget, but it's not as easy as just sending a key. Because, guys, everyone is sending keys to Inseam and Queso and all of that. So, yeah. I definitely did do a lot of influencer outreach.
Schalafen in life.
Okay, probably a German guy who just saw Seth play it and then also was like, let's go, because this is a very small Twitch channel. He has
Cheesy, crunchy.
Well, he's partnered at least. I want to see how many. Like he has like 3 viewers only. Like not to trash talk him, but like that is my guess. We saw something similar with Unicycle Pizza Time. The more, the better. Also, something is talking. I think it's your Gemini.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't considered the management aspect. It's a big problem with most, at least English-speaking influencers. If they are over about 250k subscribers, they always have a management agency. And at the end of the day, a management agency, their task is to extract as much money as possible. And the numbers they're talking about, guys, the cheapest you can get is like $2,000 for a 1-hour live stream. And it goes up to 18,000. If you want to pay a Ludwig or a Queso, it's between $15,000 to $20,000 per hour that they play. And it's like, there's just no way we can make those numbers work. Can't wait to watch Forsen to play it. We emailed Forsen as well.
The game is set in 1980s?
Yeah, 1980s. It's not just an old office, it's just you go back in time.
Yeah. And if something is out of place, it's an anomaly.
That's what we just do always now. We always just say, oh, it's an anomaly. Yeah, 20k to play and nobody likes it. That is it is a thing. You can do that.
Just paying 20k and it's like the game's just like watch paint.
How much for Alpha Beta Gamer? We sent the key, he didn't activate it, he didn't respond or anything. So I don't know.
Like Alpha Beta, is that like
it's a YouTube channel. It's a YouTube channel. Trust me, guys, every name that you're gonna throw at me, I've contacted. I'm pretty sure if the channel has over 100,000 subscribers and has ever played a horror game, basically similar to what we made, that's it. 20k is just walking around money for big time games, guys. It's more than we've made in like a year. What are you talking about? You should watch our video. How much we earned?
20k with spent in all of things.
Yeah. Decide the drop-off point to be left. That is not ideal.
Not right.
Just realized we didn't do a big Discord ping either that the game was out.
I forgot.
You want to write something?
I'll write something.
Guys,
game out, please buy.
Oh, you don't have Discord on your laptop?
I'm not logged in.
You like nothing is logged in.
Yeah, I have not opened it since
Japan. Yeah.
Wait, where do I post?
Do an announcement. It's an add everyone and all of that. Or Thomas, you're on your desktop, I guess. Can you maybe write a pretty post, a pretty announcement, add everyone?
Link to the store page.
Mention as well, because you're listening to me, right? Mention that they may have to go through the role setup if they want to get access to the overtime anomaly specific channels, because we did change it in our Discord server as well. There was nothing on Twitter. There was Automaton Japan did have a pretty good. Also, it's X the Everything app. Thank you very much. They made a post of. Oh, I just got 7 notifications.
But yeah, I think we didn't post.
We don't post ourselves, no. But
I don't think we do. I think that's one of my sisters.
Yeah, that was your sister. I'm gonna pull up Automaton.
No, he's on the phone, but he'll do.
Wait, what?
Thomas.
Oh, I thought it was working. Why are you not on the phone? I'm gonna find it. Give me a little bit more. I think it was around here. Automaton. God damn it. Too many people are posting.
Yeah.
No, this is too old already because this is 18th of March. Basically, Automaton made a post about our game. They made an article. It's Japanese. And I think it got like 8,000 likes or 8,000 likes and then 240,000 views or something like that. Which did give us a pretty good wishlist boost as well. Let's see if I can find it.
We ended with the price of $5.99 because we first said $4.99 and then we were like, okay, this is really polished, this is well done. We think we can get away with asking for $5.99. So we asked $5.99.
Yeah.
Because then if we do it on sale, it's still below 5.
Yeah, because most of the time we know the game is going to sell like a bit now, but most of the sales will be...
Ooh, I don't know who source of the one that's disabled gets assigned a drop of the one that's Irish.
The negative review was a gifted one? Are you sure? I don't know.
No. Doesn't say that.
No, click on it. Click it open. You
But
can't.
here it said product received for free.
Oh no, here it's not. It doesn't count. Let's go. Thank you very much, whoever gifted it to him. I guess. Just give me a moment.
Jesus. Things popped up. Okay, I don't know what's more scary. It's trying to kill you, working without getting paid.
You're getting the promotion after enough.
The promise of a promotion, first of all.
To take it rid of.
Scary atmospheric makes me appreciate my day job again. Cool game. This game is fun, and I got scared.
Oh, your sister just found the post, so I could just look at the one she retweeted. So this is a post we got from Automaton. They wrote about our game.
My sister.
Yeah.
No, that meant sister review. That's
okay. So it got 380,000 views, 1.2k retweets, 4.3k likes, which I think is pretty good. And then they wrote an article about the game as well. It is in Japanese, of course, but all of you guys are Nihongo Jozu ne? You are William, right?
Hi.
Yeah, so talking just about, because I knew Japan was going to be a big market, because Exit 8 is massive, and Shinkansen Zero, there's a lot of Japanese-inspired Anomaly games. So I kind of knew Japan was a market we wanted to go for again. Yeah, we have contacted Indian gamers. At least,
was it in
but at least one Indian female horror streamer also responded to us and said she was gonna play the game. She hasn't uploaded it yet though.
What's this Discord?
Is
it do good?
And everyone, it's finally time. All of you game to the game. All of you team to best buy the game of mass comment. Wait, guys, it's finally okay. I think it's pretty good.
Now he's forcing them.
He does have a double space between make sure and then to do. There's a double space.
Yeah, I've noticed that before somewhere else. He also did that where it's like double space.
Yeah, he just fat fingers. Yeah. Why is everyone like, oh, question is, will we get Insim to play it? I want him to play it, guys, but I can't control him. I don't
go to his chat. No, don't do that. Don't be.
Yeah,
don't invade
I
people.
don't know if that helps also.
Yeah, if likely not.
Yeah, so.
En contraire.
You tried adding yourself to signal groups in Washington. I don't think that's our audience. That is gonna be based there. How does it feel now that it's out for over an hour at this point?
Weird. I've not been working on that. Normally I'm working on the game right now.
Oh, the guys responded to the discussion. Why are you guys tracking it more than me? Thank you very much. I will try the game again and maybe change it. I think the game is good. It's just that GOAT. I guess I was unlucky twice and ran into it. My dude, you left a negative review for this?
Especially when he says, I think the game is good.
This is miserable. Why you do this to me? We can't complain. Thank you very much, still Miedo Boy. Or whoever bought the game for you.
And when game jam? Never? Not anytime soon.
Yeah. We had I pitched you a genius game jam idea earlier. If we ever do a game jam, we do the custom engine game jam and you get 12 hours to submit.
Yeah. And you have to start from scratch, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, game jam is just, it costs us effort to maintain it, to set it up and everything.
And it's also not something I like, is in like the mindset.
It's our mindset.
What I've said before, if I do something, is I want to do a demo day. It's actually something I kind of planned, but it's a very, this is gonna sound evil, but it's like, there is very little return on it for me. Because it is a lot of effort, and unless I can pull in a sponsor for it, we should just work on our games instead. We don't have fuck you money yet where we can just spend a week of dev time instead on planning a game jam, or in this case, a demo day. The whole concept is, it's just a date. We announce it like more than a month in advance. We're like, hey, this weekend, everyone work towards it to have a demo of whatever your game is. Not like a Steam demo, but like whatever it is, make it playable and like not just a engine only thing. Have a build, and then we all play each other. We do like a lot of streams playing all of your guys' like demos, but not like Steam demos, but like stuff like that. I would rather do that. The thing is just also that takes time, it takes effort, and right now it's not the point for us to do
The
that.
thing is also, it goes against our motto. Well, or mostly
The demo
Marty's,
days
but
works. Demo
the
days
demo
works.
days works. But like a game jam, it's like, no, guys, instead of starting a new project, finish the project you're already working on. Game jam is like trying to incentivize you to make something new again, but you.
Yeah, I don't want to distract you
No,
guys.
no.
I survived 3 days so far. I guess I'm one shot in the game.
Good luck.
It
Gets harder.
It gets harder. That's the thing.
I think something we did well.
The
Because I
scaling.
have not really fully validated it yet, but I think we did well. Like there's an escalation going on. It's becoming more difficult. The days become longer, but there's also more chances of enemies, like anomalies appearing and such. It becomes, I think we got that well.
I wonder if audio conversion will be better compared to UPT. I feel like very few people would want to play rage games, but enjoy watching them. I don't know. I think wishlist conversion for UPT is actually pretty good, 20%, which is, I think, decent. I think the Steam general is like 10-15%.
Nothing can be longer than that paper being printed. I'm so happy with that.
The paper being printed is indeed good. I think the puzzles are self-contained. I think I'm surprised so many people are getting stuck on the printer. I think if they were getting stuck on something, I would think it's the digital data digits entry, where they need to find the paper. Because even I
had also
too evil. I have to be like, William, we have to make this easier.
One of two, which were just in such a position which were okay, but because of the lighting and such, they fell into complete shadow and you couldn't see them well.
Yeah.
So I shuffled them around a bit so they're easier to find. But yeah, I think service people sometimes struggle until they realize how the
I think
logic
also
is.
like knowing where the numbers like align, because I think the problem, this was one thing we did run into. Every server has 4 connection points, and people think that the connection point individually matters as well. That one doesn't really do as much. But yeah, I really think nobody's gonna be one-shotting this game.
Yeah,
because it definitely gets harder, and there's also punishment depending on how your previous days went. If you have a flawless few first days, it helps you in the later days. If the first day you're kind of messing about already, it gets much harder in the future days.
Basically, there's a hidden timer modifier that gets calculated at the end of every day, and it just gets added on to the previous ones. So you want to be like as quick as possible with as little amount of money.
Discord said I had a ping, but I don't see my ping. Oh, someone has a textures problem. Oh, I know this one. Yeah, there's an issue with the wall shift that not everything. These two do not get.
I thought I fixed that one. Apparently not.
I'll just respond.
No, I'll double check that one.
Are you excited to do the post-launch support of this?
Yeah.
I mean, so far it hasn't been crazy.
It's really been like, oversight switches. I think most of those are like one line. I think that's not even code I have to do for that one, to fix that one.
Yeah, oh, damn it. Why do people... I hate Steam curators. They keep asking for like, oh, I am very good for Steam. It's like, no, go away. Leave me alone. I don't want...
You can buy it.
You can buy it. It's out. Yeah.
Surface Live.
I had the walls go too, but didn't want to say. Yeah, the walls, there's like a few small ones, I think.
Yeah, the reason is I have that query thing where I grab them using the query, but the little walls have different names, so they don't get captured.
Yeah.
And I thought I fixed that because in the server room I think it's fixed because there was also the small walls.
I didn't know.
And I fixed that part. I tested it, but apparently they might be like slightly different walls again.
They're still dead. Yeah.
But I don't even have to go to fix that one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's better. So yeah, reviews updated. I saw indeed.
Yeah, all in all,
I hope we're gonna get to 10 soon.
I think post support, there's not going to be that much input rebinding is something.
Input rebinding definitely, and then just a bunch of extra bugs that we know are inevitably going to come probably. Please update the reviews. Thank you. Oh, third. What? Some guy just made a post third. Why? What do you do? What do we do with this, guys? The guy just made a discussion called third because it's the third entry. Do you delete this? I feel like deleting it is just, I'll just let it be there, or should I clean it up?
I don't know.
Yeah. Because it's like, it doesn't do anything.
Like, it's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
You handle it get outraged, you don't do anything, it's there.
Yeah. It's like, at least they can say, oh, that guy is an idiot, instead of calling me an idiot because I responded bad. Doesn't he just get a bronze trophy? He gets no trophy from me, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube, I've seen first, second, and third. I've never seen that basically on Steam discussions, because most people don't even know Steam discussion. I don't play a lot of horror games, but I've gotten a ton out of the YouTube videos and think the trailer did a good job of Nothing is Scarier. I don't know what Nothing is Scarier means, but you're gonna enjoy it regardless. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Reply first, clearly. I don't know about that. I'm just gonna shut up. But
just remove all the posts so you can then post first.
Just make my own first post. Yeah. For our next game, we'll just immediately make a first post.
and second and third. So then we've got the top 3.
We're gonna get a fourth at that point. They don't care that they're not gonna get a medal. So yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys miss me? Did you guys miss the live streams? Because I think we're gonna come back now. I wanted to start streaming again last week, but I was like, I should just work on the game. We have enough stuff to do. We should keep working on the game first. I think now I can take a little bit of a, like, you know, the last few weeks before release is always like, oh, we have to keep going and all of that. I think now we can do, I want to do a bit more live streams again, because I definitely did miss you guys. I do like live streams and all of that. So yeah, I think that is coming. Nothing is scary as a trope from the TV tropes website. It's the idea that the mood is setting, let the mind... Ah, I see, if you don't know the thing. Okay. Yeah.
Here's a monster car.
What do you think of all the Ghibli AI slop? Should they go to court over it? I don't know.
No AI topics. Or wait, it's not
This is not Discord, but I think...
It's the same sentiment. Like,
yeah,
we have no stake in it. We can't really...
it's like, you know, the Ghibli stuff they're talking about?
Yeah, I've seen it pass. And it's
Don't
like,
you think it's cute? Don't you want to see art pictures? It's like Ghibli. You can send it to your girlfriend. That's what everyone says.
No,
I think it's going to court is hard.
I think it's going to be a bad as well. Right?
Yeah,
like,
I think it's going to be over in 3 days. LinkedIn is going to find it, and once LinkedIn finds it, it's like your mom uses a meme.
Yeah.
Apiotic. I hope you bought the game. Overtime Anomaly on Steam. Can I actually pin comments? I think I should pin the store page. Give me a second. Oh, I can pin this. I should have done this earlier, I feel. Yeah, because now someone would join the Twitch and they're like, "What? I have no idea what game they just released." So,
yeah. Like, guys, we released the game. Okay.
What's the game? Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, Nothing is Scary. It's indeed a thing where it's like,
yeah.
I mean, the one, like, Max, we had to playtest and he didn't even have anomalies on, and he was like, did I see something? I saw something move, I think, and I was just panicking, like, nothing can happen.
Oh, they have a guy who wants to play the game on show. How many subs does he have? 30. No, you're not playing the game if you have 30 subscribers. Come on.
You have to invest into the game. You have to invest into the...
You have 30 subscribers. I feel like you can... Oh, well. I'll respond to that later. Just Keymailer, by the way, let me just do a rant. Keymailer is dog shit. Keymailer, I don't want your money. If you ever want to sponsor us, until you get your platform dealt with, so it's not just filled with spam accounts that have 20 subscribers that somehow all feel like they can request a game key, and then immediately I run out of my quota. I have never had a good request on Keymailer for any of our games. Thank you very much. and the Blahai comes to make an appearance again. I'm scrubbing out in subscribers and I have 200. I don't know what that means, but generally, I've sent to a few ones with like 5k subs or 5k followers, but that's more because I knew them or they covered Unicycle Pizza Time. If they covered Unicycle Pizza Time before, I'm more likely, because we basically contacted a lot of people who played Unicycle Pizza Time before, even though the genre overlap isn't fully there. Still, it felt like, they've played one of our games before. There is that first
connection.
understanding already.
They took the effort to do that for a previous game, and they're like, sure.
Yeah.
Because I think, what was it, 200 plus mils or something?
280, and I think it's still better than just assuming Key Miller. What's the Blahai's name? Do you know?
I don't know. I know my sister has a larger one, who's called Haibo.
Haibo.
Because Hai, which is Dutch for shark, and then our cat is called Hiro.
Yeah.
So Haibo.
Okay.
But I'm not aware of what his name is. I think like Mini Hiro or something.
Yeah. We also have a video, Not to Trust Small Subs channel, because we had some that reached out and I was like, they had like 1k and I was like, they look pretty okay. Let me give them a shot. And then they ended up selling the keys. So I think that's definitely going to be the same problem as well. Yeah. What's the next game after this? Virtual Friend is already out, so nothing specific. Next game, we have ideas. I don't know when we'll announce the next game, but it's going to be at least a month. I would say confidently it's going to be a month until the next game releases.
Yeah.
Or like before the next game is announced. Yeah. Sorry.
We want to make sure that when the next game
announce, it's going to have a good trailer. It's going to be, we know that the game is going to come out and all of that. And that is something that we've learned. We want to do more of that, basically. Sneak tease as to genre. I hope you like Overtime Anomaly. That's what I'm going to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I've got 7 reviews. Sad. But it doesn't have it.
Yeah. What's its name? Or it's in chat, so she can respond.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah,
okay.
It's her shot.
It's her shot.
It's her emotional.
Horror game is the way to go. The thing is, just horror game is such an easy W for us right now because we're in that horror game mindset. We know kind of what we're doing now. It's not gonna be Overtime Anomaly 2. It's gonna be a different style of anomaly of horror game. Oh, you see 9 reviews? Yeah, but not all of the reviews count because not all of some of them are gifted, and gifted reviews don't count. Vacation Anomaly. I don't think that, but we'll make something similar in the genre. Thomas is making something completely different, and then after that, we'll keep collecting the Infinity Stones of different game genres. We do the Goat Simulator one. Yeah. Now we just make the next one in like a 2000, like a modern day office, and then we make one in a sci-fi office.
It's also just the same layout.
Same tasks, yeah.
And the one of the anomalies, it's like it reverts back to the old.
Seamus, I'm not gonna say
no.
Where is our Discord bot that filters out profanity? I feel like it's been dead.
And probably in
Is it worth reviewing after 10? Yeah, because it still helps. If someone leaves a negative review, it still counteracts it. RPG, if you ask Thomas now, that means it releases in 3 years from now, so not anytime soon. We're gonna stay competing with you for a while, Mike. How are you feeling, Mike, about Boba Tea Shop? Because I feel like you've been definitely getting a lot of visibility. Haido. Yeah. So, yeah, because I know... I looked also for your game. I was like, okay, I need horror content creators who covered Boba Tea Shop. And I just copied them as well, basically. So, yeah. Christmas, I don't think so. Anomaly set in an IKEA. Except that game is already kind of being made now, so... Stakes at 8?
No, that is also a fun one to go into. Oh,
Force
just like
Capital, yeah.
the ideas are floating there. There's nothing we're gonna commit on anytime soon.
Yeah, we have a lot of ideas at this point. It's more filtering what are ideas that still fit in our current mindset of the smaller games still. Because we have a lot of ideas for like 6 to 9 to 12-month games, but unless Overtime Anomaly really sells well right now, we just can't afford that. We don't want to do that. We want to still work a bit more on some smaller games first and then, go from that. A cozy cashier simulator. What does that even mean?
I think the cozy which I'm also part of, like having overused it.
Yeah, they do perform really well right now. But I actually pitched one to Thomas a while back, but I don't think we're gonna do it. I had the idea of a Weep store simulator, anime figure store simulator. The thing is, someone else is already making an AI slop version of it, and they're very far in development already. So we're never getting first to market. So
the issue is models, assets. I think assets are gonna be would be quite a thing.
Yeah, what they did basically is they just mid-journeyed everything. As for the set in IKEA, there's actually a game that got announced for it. This the same studio that did Murky Divers. They are doing a co-op horror game surviving in basically a IKEA. They don't call it an IKEA, of course, because IKEA actually does sue people. Yeah,
simulate.
Can I see upcoming releases? Storebound was the one. I'll pull it up for a second. This was announced a while back. Same studio that Murky Divers, like very much Anomaly-like in a, like, it's basically IKEA. Wow, they put the Japanese on it. Storebound. Even though the studio, the publisher is Belgian, the studio is like from the US or the UK or something. They're just nailing. I feel like Anomaly games are pretty big in Japan, and they want to capitalize on that.
Exit 8.
Exit 8
like
is
Exit, and then like the Japanese.
You saw it also like on Gamescom, not Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show. Exit 8, they just made like an entire hallway as like one of their booths. They just built the entire hallway. Also, when I went to Tokyo Indie Game Summit, they had demos for Exit 8 VR and regular Exit 8. It's ginormous in
Exit 8 when?
Not anytime soon, probably.
Still too soon.
Yeah.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Yeah. The Weed Simulator, indeed, I saw as well. I'm not sure why it's doing so good. Do you know the one that's like all over Steam?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen something mentioned about it, but I don't care about simulator games like that.
Yeah, it's like more strategy, I think. I don't know exactly. It's not.
It's a weird genre. It's easy to sell well because like all of them look.
It's unique. We'll keep it at that. Oh, we got one more review. Let's go. Game is fun, and I got scared. Self-contained so far. Okay, this is the same. Configure some servers, change some tapes, and it normally killed me. 10 out of 10. Okay, I do like the. Thank you very much, everyone. Really, genuinely, who leaves the reviews. It helps us so much, especially right now, in getting that somewhat. We're not getting crazy momentum. We didn't get onto like popular upcoming or anything like that because we just didn't have the wish list for it, which is like fine. But getting those 10 reviews as fast as possible, it does so much for us. It does so much for the algorithm. So if you haven't left a review yet, if you could do so, it really helps us out.
If the input the bit sequence, you just go up to the computer and interact with it. And then it basically kind of Simon says.
Did you get a question about it? Yeah. I have no. Yeah, you just follow the pattern.
It's just that Simon says you have to interact with the computer and then.
Oh, you just interact with the computer, indeed, and then you just have to follow the dots.
And then once you've completed it, you'll get booted out of the computer, and it'll be
that's it.
Up on the clipboard.
Thanks for the follow. I don't know the name, and it didn't show up in my dashboard. I'm sorry. I think I can see it here. Would Steam let you do a Valve simulator with Gabe? I feel like Gabe would not be happy about that. Twy57ED, thanks for the follow. can't click the computer,
then
then it's not that. No, you just mouse click on it. Does it have a wide outline? If it has no wide outline, you don't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have the task.
Is the task available to you, or is it already checked off?
Yeah, because if it's already checked off, you don't have to do it. There's multiple computers. Find the computer with the little light on the top.
Oh yeah.
It's not the computer you spawn at.
Yeah.
It's a different computer. There's a computer with a white outline if you have to do the task.
No. It has a light on top of it as well to show like, oh yeah, this is one.
Yeah.
It's in one of the cubicles.
My first game was horror, and it got mobile horror games is one thing I never understood. Because how can you get scared when you're playing a game on this? The phone flies into the toilet.
I mean, I guess it helps when you're on the toilet and you just need some assistance.
Yeah. I know items. Yeah, items. Yeah, if it's already checked, you already did it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's only the unchecked ones are the ones you still have to check off.
A Google Cardboard mobile game. I feel like
I think that's horror in its own right.
I think Google Cardboard, yeah. AR horror would be sweet, yeah. I don't think we're doing VR AR.
No.
Or what did we miss? Are we rich? No, we're never gonna be rich.
No, you just wasted all our money on food.
Yeah, also Steam hasn't updated since the last hour plus. So I don't know. Oh, I know that story. I don't know why somehow. I don't know any of the details, but I do know the story. I don't know a game about that though.
This is for I don't want to know anything.
You're too sweet for this world. Yeah. He did something.
I assume.
I forgot the entire story, but yeah.
That's something else.
What do you think the video from today?
I know.
Mr. Hands.
Oh. Wait, I think you're talking about something else, but I also don't think it's a topic for the YouTube chat.
Damn.
I do know about that one.
Our video of today is actually performing miserably.
Well, everyone is in the stream.
It's 4 views different. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
People.
About 100. The time says the stream. We made the game in 100 days and we're releasing it live.
We would never clickbait you.
2 people.
Yeah, 2 people and that.
But yeah, guys, don't talk about that story. I don't feel like it.
Oh, the light is done, which means that the stream is gonna end.
Entered night time.
This is so we had like an extra light, but the battery just ran out. So we've been doing this for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I guess that's how long the battery survives. And I think that's going to be.
Oh.
Where are we, guys? Anyway, I'm in William's Gunner Cave. That's where we are now. So this is where he does all the grind sets.
Yeah, that's my computer. You can see there, like the edge of my computer.
So yeah. Anyways, I think with the light done and this cool vibe, it's time to wrap things up. Everybody, thank you very much for having tuned in. Everyone, please, if you haven't done so yet, leave that review. Even if we're past 10, leave those reviews. It helps us so much. And if there are any problems, there's a Discord server, there's an email, there's plenty of ways to contact us. Please do so. We want to make this game even better. I think it's a good game. I think we can make it even better still. So thank you very much for everyone who tuned in. And yeah, this will be the last time you see William probably until the next game's release.
Like me.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thank you, DM, for the review as well. And yeah, thank you everyone who tuned in. We'll go back to more regular live streams in the coming week or something as well now that the game is out. So thank you very much for watching.
I go back in the jar.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. I need to time this. Bye. Bye.
Bye.